Hello students. Now let's see the second part of the vernier caliper. We will measure the density of the glass slab and the volume of the given cylindrical substance. Very first step, we are going to measure the density of this glass slab. Here, look at the observation table. The very first thing, we have to find the least count of vernier caliper, and we already know for a normal vernier caliper it is 0.01 centimeter. As seen in the previous video, for the vernier caliper which we have used, our error is 0, so we have written it with 0 errors. Now, the mass of the block of which we are going to find the density, it has the mass of 200 gram or 0.2 kilogram. When we try to measure the length of the given block, we'll put it here like this way, and we will try to measure the length of the block. From the vernier scale and the main scale, we can see that the main scale reading is approximately 7.6, and the line coinciding with the vernier scale and the main scale is the first line. Okay, so using that reading here, we are writing the value for the main scale reading as 7.6, and the number of line coinciding is 1. So calculating, we are getting the vernier scale reading as 1 into 0.01, that is 0.01 only. Adding these two, we are going to get the measurement of length, that is 7.61 centimeter. We will repeat the experiment to find the length of this glass slab in different ways, and we will try to find out the average value of the length and write its value in the observation table. The other values for the length of the slab are recorded. Now next, we will try to find the breadth of the given glass slab like this way, and we will find the reading for the breadth of the glass slab from the vernier scale. You can see the measurement. The main scale is approx 5.0, and the line coinciding with the main scale is the fifth line on the vernier scale. So fifth line exactly coincides with the line on the main scale. So the reading I will write here is, the main scale reading is 5.0, number of line coinciding on the vernier scale is 5. So by calculation, we will get vernier scale reading as 0.05. Adding this to आपका मेन स्केल रीडिंग बनेगा, आपका टोटल रीडिंग होगा ब्रेथ का 5.05. Same thing can be repeated 3 times, and we can write the observations. So here I have written the measurement for the breadth. Next we will try to find the height of the given slab. We will move the caliper, and now we will find what is the height of the given slab. As you can see, the measurement here in the main scale is 2.1, and on the vernier scale the 7th line coincides with the main scale. So we'll write the observation. Main scale reading is 2.1, number of divisions on the vernier scale 7, and hence the measurement is 0.707 on the vernier scale. Adding main scale reading and vernier scale reading, we are going to get 2.17 centimeter as the measurement. Measuring the height of the given slab 3 times. I have written the measurements which we have recorded. Next, we will try to find the average value for length, for breadth and for height. Here the average value will be summation of the 3 divided by 3. Writing the average value for the length, we can see it is 7.60 centimeter, and the corrected length is also same, that is 7.60 centimeter, as there is no correction in the length. So for calculations, the average length, by adding the 3 lengths and dividing it by 3, we are getting 7.60, and similarly the corrected length, we are adding or subtracting any correction. Here we have seen earlier that there is no correction, zero correction in the vernier caliper, so we will not have to add anything in the measured length, and we will get our answer as it is, that is 7.60 centimeter for the length. Calculating the average height, breadth and height, we are going to get it as 5.04 centimeter and 2.18 centimeter. Next, we can calculate the volume of the block by formula LBH. Hence, we are getting the volume as 8.35 into 10 raised to 1 centimeter cube, or 83.5 centimeter cube. Find the density, mass upon volume. As we know, mass of the block is 200 gram. Density volume is calculated 83.5. Dividing it, we are getting 2.395. Rounding off to correct significant digits, we are getting 2.40 gram per centimeter cube. If you want to convert this into kilogram per meter cube, you can multiply it by 10 raised to 3. So we get the answer in kilogram per meter cube, that is SI unit. Students, our next practical is to find the volume of this kind of cylinder, internal volume. Now to find the internal volume, remember that you will have to use the vernier caliper to measure the internal height of the given cylinder. To measure the height, insert the metallic strip till it touches exactly the bottom of a cylinder, and the top should be exactly on the verge of a cylinder. Now in this caliper, you will measure what is the height by measuring by taking the normal measurement as usual on the vernier caliper. So the height of the strip can be measured by measuring or reading the measurement on the scale here. So I have taken the reading of the depth of the cylinder 3 times and have written the average in the table. In the next part, we will measure the diameter, internal diameter. Now how can you measure the internal diameter? Remember, these jaws are used to measure the external diameter. To measure the internal diameters, you will have to use the jaws provided in the upper part. Okay, so you will put it inside the cylindrical substance as shown. They should exactly touch the opposite surface of the cylinder, and now we will take the reading from the scale and hence write it in the observation table. Repeat this experiment 3 times, taking different diameters for this cylindrical substance and write it in the observation table. Taking the readings, I have written the average value, all the 3 measurements for the diameter and depth. The next part will be to do the calculations for the average diameter and then for the average depth. By taking the average value of the diameter, we are getting it as 5.13 centimeter. Of course, there is zero correction here. Similarly, taking the average value for the depth, you will get the measurement as 7.13 centimeter. To find the internal volume, we will use the formula pi d square h by 4, and solving that, we are getting the value as 147.3 centimeter cube approximately. In scientific notation, you can write it as 1.48 into 10 raised to 2 centimeter cube, or you can convert it into SI unit and write the final result. Okay students, that was the practical about vernier caliper. Hope you have understood how it works and how to measure the different instruments with the help of vernier caliper. Try to measure different objects with the help of vernier caliper. In the next lecture, we will continue with the experiment based on screw gauge. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.